and welcome back to winemastery.co.uk. My name is John Lyford and this is...
John Murphy.
And we're here to tell you all about wine, hopefully help you find the wine, if not the wines that you will absolutely love. On this occasion, we are tasting, I'm going to get this wrong, but I'm going to go for it, a Primitivo. Is that right? Oh!
That was absolutely perfect, John. I'm very impressed. And I know your pronunciations can't always be...
we mean can't always, they very, very rarely are.
So no, Primitivo, spot on, John.
Excellent. So this is an Italian wine. It is actually the same, as I understand, the same grape as the Zinfandel, but in Italy it's called the Primitivo. I risk saying it again. And we're tasting one that's called Most Wanted Region Primitivo. So I think this one is, let me look down, £8.
Okay.
So not too expensive. Primitivo's got quite a nice reputation, I think. I like this, John. We're getting so you said £8 and you said not too expensive. I don't think I've ever heard Mr. Lightfoot say £8. Not too expensive. That's inflation.
It must be. But sorry, John, I digress. Sorry.
No. So, I mean, it's obviously quite well known. And having said that, quite a lot of people, when I choose it in a restaurant, go, oh, I've never tried that before.
Yeah, so I think it's one of those grapes, one of those things that when you know. And so people go for it.
Yeah.
Carmenere, that's a similar thing. It's probably well known. Albrinio, these style, they are well known. They like little, almost a cult following. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not a Selk cult, but a cult.
No, just a cult.
Okay, right. Okay, well, should we have a look at the...
Yeah, let's have a look at the colour. As always.
So this one's 13.5%. It's much... Actually, I say much darker. This is the second wine we've tasted during this session of filming, compared to the one we just tasted.
Yeah, it's definitely a richer ruby colour, darker, weightier kind of thing. But in itself, it's a good colour.
It's almost got like a port sort of colour to it, without too much of the tawny part, without the sort of brown.
Yeah, so it would be more like a ruby port.
Yeah.
Ruby port, yeah.
Well, that's it. Ruby port rather than tawny port. Why did I think of that?
I don't know, John. That's why I'm here. That's the only bit I have to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ruby port, John.
Yeah.
Right, so I've gone told nose.
Okay. Wow. That's intriguing.
Yes, it is.
What is that I'm smelling? Is this what I meant for, do you think?
Yes, I'd say exactly what that is, John. That is like a eucalyptus.
That'd be it.
I know what you mean when you say mental. I do what you mean because... and now you've said that...
You can't get past that.
I can get the eucalyptus menthol sound, but almost a touch minty.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not then. Then I'm struggling with fruit.
I'm getting with like a sour cherry.
I think I'm going to have a taste before we pull any of that.
Okay, let's do that then. Let's taste. That is very nice. It wasn't, from the nose, it wasn't what I expected to taste, so I was a little bit confused by it.
Yeah.
Hang on, this isn't what I smell. Am I drinking the right one? But it's, for me, the only sort of thing that's come across me now is it's the tannins are a little bit harsh at the end. But the first in sort of explosion of fruit was pretty awesome.
Yeah, for me, it was like you said, in your face to begin with, but then it went down a little bit. Something just kind of dropped off a cliff. But then, like you said, with the tannins, they are quite there. But coming back with the tannins, there's all the flavour then. Again, I'm not...
So you're getting good, bad, good. I'm getting... To begin with, I'm not quite sure of it, so I'm getting bad, good, bad.
So...
When I say bad, I mean I'm preferring the bit in the middle rather than the...
Yeah, the bit in the middle for me does nothing.
Oh, right, it's strange.
It is a bit strange actually, because we usually
we
do agree most times, but no, good. But and I'm struggling to get the palate there. I think one of the problems, and I'm not saying it's too bad, is the tannins have come across quite strong in here, and I think that needs something to take the tannins away. I reckon if we had, a little bit of cheese or some food with us, I reckon the tannins would disappear.
Yeah.
We'd be able to pull so much more from the actual wine.
Yeah.
As it's warm and it's growing on me, but it is heavy on the old tannins.
Yes, it is. And I guess while we're just moving into that sort of, what's the word? Segue you gave in terms of food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? We might as well just sort of go into the food.
Okay.
And I'm thinking that with this, I think this would go away. This may not be sort of a global dish that everyone has, but in the UK we have a roast beef. So a big joint of beef that you just take slices off, and with roast potatoes and other roasted vegetables. I think that'd go very well with that.
Yeah, you're definitely right with the beef. The beef would take that on well, and in a similar way, this is going to have to take quite a robust kind of cheese, I would imagine. So I would probably put this with something like it has to have a bit of aging on it and power. So something like perhaps a broccoli, which is a 3-year-old Gouda. That would again, it's nice salty edge on that as well, almost like a waxy texture, but it suits it, and that would give it its own kind of mouth coating, mouth feel, which would give that a run for its money.
Yeah. And that's actually is if you get a bottle of wine like this and you have some different cheeses, I mean, do feel free to call into Shervick's to pick some different versions up.
Come and see me, yeah, we'll sort it out.
And experiment with the different cheeses, and just you've done that. I think you do that on your wine tastings, don't you? Get people to try different cheese with the same wine, you get completely different tastes.
It's all about the matching, and sometimes you're not liking the wine, you put it with the cheese, and suddenly it's like magic. And I mean, some days it's not always what I think does go together, because as we all know, it's a very personal thing. But sometimes when you get those perfect matches, it's like I don't know. It's you can see why people would have a problem, eating too much and drinking too much, because once you've got it on the spot, absolutely delicious. And I tell you what, as we're just talking there, the eucalyptus is just like coming through more and more and more.
Even on the taste or just on the nose?
On the nose, it's just like, and it's quite an unusual one, because when he said the menthol, which is exactly the same, he's just like, now, it's just there.
And I guess one of the things with wine is that we all have our receptors are receptive to different. Some have more more easily influenced by one flavour or another, one aroma or another, and so whilst one of us may like it, one may not. But it's really strange that we've got sort of like you like different parts of the taste profile on this.
Yeah, because we're smelling the same.
Yeah,
possibly tasting the same, but not enjoying the same. Okay. So let's what we're going to do with the score on this one.
Okay, yeah. Well, obviously I don't have the hindrance of knowing what a Primitivo should taste like, so I'm just going to score it on how I see it. Yeah. And it's a really nice wine. It spoils a bit, as I said, the front and the end, so for that reason I'm knocking it back a bit. I'm going to go 76.
Spot on, John.
Really?
I'll tell you what I'm going to start doing, John, is I'm going to give my score to this one. It's like with my so, well, you give yours, because that was exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. I think we don't. There's no advantage to us.
No. But it's nice when it comes together like that. Perfect. Yeah. So my score 76. Exactly the same. Nice bit of wine. I do not Primitivo it tastes like, but yeah. Quite impressed with that.
Yeah, I didn't even consider the £8 in that. I mean, but I thought...
Well, it's quite cheap, isn't it, John? You might have had one glass too many.
It's not too expensive.
Cool. We're making progress. No. I think not bad at all for the money. Not bad at all.
Okay, well, if you enjoyed this, and if you want to look at some of our other Primitivo videos, we'll do some links. You'll see them coming up now. And so until the next time, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And we'll see you the next time. Chin chin.
Chin chin.